Well, good afternoon. Coming to you from inside Bridgewater Custom Furniture. Just taking a little break from a cutting board, actually. Making a cutting board right now. But yeah, so taking a break. Just wanted to start out by saying thank you to everyone who tuned in for the premiere. It was honestly more than what I thought we would get for a premiere episode of an absolute brand new podcast. So thank you guys who watched that. We really appreciate it. But after we did the first episode, Tyler and I were talking, and we realized that neither one of us introduced ourselves at all. I didn't think of it. Obviously, Tyler didn't think of it. And so that's what this video is for. Tyler's going to do his own, and we're going to post them separately. But just a little bit about me. My name's John Paget. I'm married to a wonderful woman who puts up with my craziness 7 days a week, and I couldn't love her more. She's amazing, and her name is Michelle. She's absolutely wonderful. And we have two amazing children. We have a 16-year-old daughter and a 7-year-old son, and they keep us very busy. The podcast and Bridgewater Custom Furniture is not all I do. If it did, we would probably be living in a box under a bridge. But for the past 14 years, I have been a police officer for the city of Marion in North Carolina. My current assignment for the police department is a school resource officer, and I've been doing that since 2015, and so that's almost 10 years. Yeah, almost 10 years now. I've been a school resource officer. For the past 7 years of those 10, I have been a DARE instructor. I teach kids in 5th grade at my school the DARE program, and I thoroughly enjoy that, and I love my job as a school resource officer. I have an amazing group of kids at my school, and I honestly look forward to going to work every day. And I was always told growing up, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And I truly believe that now. I love going to work. But I started Bridgewater Custom Furniture July of last year. Of just a crazy idea that I had, that I ran past Michelle, my wife, and I was like, hey, I want to start a business. I want to try to help us out, make us a little more money. And she went along with it. And she was like, well, that sounds great. Let's do it. So we run Bridgewater Custom Furniture, and I enjoy it. I love building stuff. I think it's fun. I love problem solve, and that's what you run into when you build custom furniture for people. And I love it. It's a lot of fun. But to talk about the podcast for a little bit, Tyler and I started kicking this idea around, I don't know, probably November, December of last year. And it was just a joke. It was like, hey, we should do a podcast. At the time, Tyler and I worked together at the school that I work at, and he would come into my office, and we'd sit and have, a lot longer conversations than what we should, with us both being at work. And it just came up one day. It's like, hey, we should do a podcast. We should try that out. And so it's took from, like I said, November, December until now, basically, to get it up and going. But we're going to continue on with it and just see what happens. It's fun just to sit down and hang out with him. I don't work with him anymore. He left few months back and took a different job. Sorry, I heard something outside. But yeah, like I was saying, we don't work together anymore, and which is kind of a bummer, because I enjoyed working with him. I enjoyed seeing him, 5 days a week, and but we don't get that anymore. And that's fine too. He had to do what's best for him, and I completely understand that. So, but the next episode that's coming up, episode 2 with Joe Gurecki. If anybody that listened to the first podcast, if you will please tune back in for episode 2, and if you know anyone that is struggling with alcoholism, family member, coworker, friend, whatever, this will be the episode you need to tune into. For the majority of Joe's life, he battled alcoholism, and if I remember right, it's been a while back since I've heard his story, but if I remember right, he's been sober for 7 years now, and going strong, and he is super excited to come on and tell his story to anybody that wants to listen. But we'll be filming that on March 22nd. We'll be in a different location this time. The next, I'm going to say several, will be in the location we're going to film the next one at. Yeah, probably so. And it'll release on Tuesday, March 25th. Tyler and I talked, and Tuesdays at 8 are going to be our release time. Like I opened with, talking about Bridgewater, I'm trying to get inventory built up. I have even though this festival is not until June, but I have a festival coming up that I'm a vendor in, that I have to get inventory built back up to sell, so I can hopefully have enough, to put out there to the people to see this is what we do, this is what we build, and the quality that you will get by coming through us. So maybe after June, I believe, if I remember right, it's the first weekend of June, is that festival. And maybe after that, we can devote, or I shouldn't say I can devote a little more time to the Lost Signal podcast, and maybe start getting episodes out every week instead of every other week as of right now. But that's really about all I got. I just wanted to introduce myself and talk a little bit about me. I hate talking about me. To me, I'm very boring, but whatever. All right, that's a long enough break. I got to get back at it. See you guys later.